About a dozen people were injured, including 2 police officers and a firefighter, and they were taken to hospitals after an early morning fire at the Sea Breeze apartment building in Dennisport. When firefighters arrived on the scene, some residents were jumping out of second-floor windows, Dennis Fire Chief Mark Dellner told the Times this morning. Several residents were found lying on the ground in the parking lot. Hearing screams, one resident, Bob Johnson, pulled a woman in a wheelchair out of her first-floor apartment as she yanked the window out of her apartment unit. We're here with Bob Johnson of Dennisport, who lives here at Sea Breeze Apartments. Bob, we hear you helped out some of the folks last night. Tell us what happened.
I woke up at 2:20 in the morning to a girl screaming. I ran outside. The girl in this apartment here was trying to get out the window, and I reached to grab the window, and I pulled her out of the window with the frame and everything, and I tried to put down the fire, but I couldn't do it. You can see all the fire extinguishers, and that's pretty much what happened.
Now, some folks are calling you a hero for risking your life to try to help these folks who are in peril. What do you think about that?
I'm no hero.
Why not?
No, I'm not. I'm no hero. I just did what anybody would do. I did what I was trained years ago in the Marine Corps to do.
Now tell us, were other people trying to jump out of the window? What else
Yes,
what was happening at the scene?
Well, there was a lot of people trying to get out. I mean, everybody was sleeping, and I was waking them up, banging on the wall. And like I said, I was trying to put the fire out with the fire extinguishers that are littered all over the ground. My son ran around the buildings and got them for me, and my next-door neighbor, Tony, was helping me after I was already out here by myself. They came out afterwards, and that's pretty much what happened. I ran out of fire extinguishers, and the blaze just got out of hand. I couldn't control it. I had to get away. It was too hot.
Stacy Smith, who also lives at the apartment complex, said Bob Johnson's efforts were nothing short of heroic.
Well, I was sleeping, and my dog kept barking and barking. She was scratching at me. I was like, what's going on? And I leaned up, and I saw this orange light. I thought maybe I left the light on in the kitchen. So when I got to the kitchen, I was like, oh my God. Everything was just shooting out like. So I ran downstairs and opened up the door, and the heat and the sparks were just coming at you. Then
Really? So it was a raging fire?
Yes. And then I came back upstairs, got my neighbor who lives across the hall. She's an elderly lady. Got her out, and then we just came out here to the parking lot, and the fire engines and the cops came and did their work. They did a good job. And thanks to Bob, he saved a lot of lives this morning.
Really?
Thanks to him, yes.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty heroic effort. What do you think?
Yes, I'm very proud of him.